Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham City. We're done working through all of Penguin's jammers, which has now allowed us to access the inner parts of the museum, where a lot of really cool sections of the game await us. Before we get to those, we're going to open this up. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, this is just a Riddler trophy. This is the way to go, and we're going to be using the remote-controlled Batarang for the first time. The first time in Arkham City, anyway. Just to hit that button to raise the security gate. And the remote-controlled Batarang is one of the many carryover gadgets first introduced in Arkham Asylum. And we're going to be using quite a bit of that little gadget.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Show them what we got. So, Batman, you here for the cops, the Iceman, or me?
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages, but now I'm taking you down too.
Ooh, aren't you scary?
You're about to find out.
Am I really? Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. So here's the thing. Back there, I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled. And, as luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving orders here anymore, Cobblepot.
I was hoping you'd say that. Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
This is more like it.
Me.
Look at this insane mosh pit of dudes. This is more in line with what I kind of recall the first fight in the courtroom being like originally. It's also possible that I'm just crazy and that it was never actually that populated with guys. But we have a chaotic brawl here. But with there being so many just vanilla regular dudes, some of them wielding weapons, some not, but you counter them all the same. So it hardly matters. With there being so many dudes, it becomes really easy to just mash out counters. Because you're essentially always going to have somebody near you trying to do something to you. So it's not quite as hard as it looks with such a large group. Oops.
You weren't supposed to do that, Batman. You're forcing me to bring out the big guns. Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
So with these Titan Berserkers, what we used to do in Arkham Asylum was hit them with the quick Batarangs while they're charging to get them to hit a wall. Now there's this Ultra Stun mechanic, which is 3 of the cape stuns in a row, and then you get to do a beatdown on them. And then, like we did in Arkham Asylum, we can ride them around. He has a couple of unique attacks, like the charge into the wall with an A. B creates a ground pound with a shockwave. And then he also just has regular swings. But while we're bucking around on his back, he's really hard to steer. And I think it's rule of threes in effect. We're gonna have to do that 3 times in order to take him down. I should get the special combo boost, which means we get our special takedown, which is also invincible, by the way, at 5 hits instead of 8. Also, I don't remember if that was in Arkham Asylum. Being able to counter 2 dudes next to you, both attacking simultaneously at once. I don't recall. I actually don't remember that. Either way, you can do it here in Asylum. In City. Oh my god, I'm so bad with this. I'm so bad with just interchanging the names of the 4 games. And not so much Origins, because that game's pretty forgettable. Also, the beatdowns are a really nice way to build that combo multiplier up. Oh, it's just this one lone sledgehammer goon against our Titan friend. Again, returning from Asylum, because we gotta reuse that asset. Gotta reuse this enemy type. So now we have these electrified fences, so we have to find a way past.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bio readings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But...
I'll be in touch.
So the way we're going to do that is to use the gadget that we were just kind of reintroduced to, which is the remote control Batarang. We're going to curve it around all the way to the other side of the fence and hit a button, which is going to raise that gate on the left. And from there, we'll eventually be able to work our way up to the 2nd floor, where we'll be able to shut off the electricity, and then we can kind of come and go from one end of the museum to the next without too much hassle. Before we get there, we have to solve a small puzzle in order to get upstairs. Starting with this, we have to hack into the gate controls, and then we're moving an elevator up and down. Oh, no, that's wrong. I want that down. I want that in the down position first. Then I want to climb inside and raise it up. And there's a destructible ceiling up here. So we blow that and we are good. Told you, very small puzzle. Oh, those are some cool little posters. And another destructible wall. And to the left, we have the Terrors of the Deep. Before we go over there, we're going to instead head right and pull out the cryptographic sequencer. I think this is Primeval. So we can shut off the electricity. And that is inevitably going to be what allows us to come and go as we please. I'm going to come down here real quick, just because I don't remember if this opens from both sides. I don't... Okay, yeah, it does. I want to make sure that in case it didn't, it was opened up. But we're good to go. We're good to go into the Terrors of the Deep exhibit. Oh, it's too bad it's not Treasures of the Deep!
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy. No! When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the copsicle.
Please, help me.
So now we know that the Penguin has Mr. Freeze's ice gun.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
This part is really cool. No pun intended. Because if we move too quick, we spike the meter like that, and if we maintain that for too long, if we go too fast, the ice will crack.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... well, I guess you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
So there's still a bunch more dudes to rescue, but in this room in particular, we have to clear this one of the remaining 2 before we can go into the side. Whoops, I accidentally flipped that around. Let's try that again. And this automatically locks on to this all the way across the room. That floating plank of wood, we're going to be able to use that as a barge, which is part 2 of why this section is so cool. And yeah, you can go at a decent clip and still be okay.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Meet Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
I guess we don't have to talk to that one. So this room is really well set up for that scare with Tiny the Shark. It's wonderful. Because you're so focused on the ice cracking and keeping your pace slow. And the tension of all that is kind of consuming you, and then you jump scared. Plus, I think using the back claw on the barge to pull yourself around is super cool.
Get that gun. He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
So now we've rescued the other 2 cops in this room. We can kind of just leave them alone now. And go off to the other side rooms where more of the GCPD police officers are waiting to be rescued. But I want to finish this thought. They consistently do a really good job about surprising you by priming your expectations and then subverting them. So there, well, fuck that room. So there's a lot of really well plotted out twists, both in the gameplay and the story itself. Everything is really well set up and paid off.
Using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son. Batman's on the way, and the last time I saw him, he didn't look very happy.
He's not getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings him in alive.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done.
This is a good way to start, as long as they don't see that. Well, they hear him screaming, but that's just gonna get their attention. So we've now been introduced to a new wrinkle in the Predator sequences, which is the thermal imaging thugs, who will scan the darkness, and they will specifically scan up top where the gargoyles are, and if you're hiding up here while they scan, they'll just spot you. You can see him doing that right there.
This isn't gonna work, you know.
Also, I may have waited too long to do this, because I think that guy on the left is probably going to turn around, but yeah, acceptable risk. This is one of Batman's greatest boners. Oh, I've been waiting to do another Batman LP, just so I can talk about that.
Stay calm. We need to keep it together and find him.
I love just reading out of context panels from the Silver Age, from like the really early days of Batman. I love just glancing at random panels. Like, I saw one recently that was Batman inexplicably turning into a buzzsaw, and that's delightful. And the one that I always talk about, the one that I love so much, is Batman calmly walking up to a sleeping vampire and casually shooting him with a gun. It's so good. It's so very good. It is my single favorite Batman image. It is inscrutable.
How is he doing this?
And in that vein, there are like dozens of panels from one storyline, all revolving around Batman's greatest boner. Joker pulls boner of the year. They all laugh at my boner. And the one where the mayor is yelling at Batman, "We have to stop all these boner crimes." I'm so glad.
Damn it, he's out cold.
That language is so malleable. Oh no! I figured I would knock out, smash him, and then still have time to hit him before he could shoot me. Oh well, that's my boner. I love it, because reading these panels out of context brings me so much joy. I love how malleable language is.
I saw you clear the room. It's awesome work, man. The name's Tom Miller.
You're part of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress. Someone ratted us out. Me and the boys got grabbed, brought here, and beaten the crap out of.
You're safe now. There are just 2 more of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the Iceberg Lounge? Cobblepot like to take us in there to beat us up some more. If we're lucky, that's where they are. Okay, listen up. In case you didn't notice, Batman just saved our asses. From this point on, we own this room. No one in or out.
What about the little bastard that did this to us?
I love how they're planning on setting up some kind of perimeter or some kind of stronghold inside this room. They have nothing. They don't even have shoes. They don't have shit. They're just gonna get captured again. I mean, that's what you would assume would happen, right? Anyway, we're gonna re-enter this hub area, pull our barge over to us, and make our escape from this side of the room, and move on over to the next side, where a couple of more cops are waiting to be rescued. And now there's an extra layer of tension because we are uncertain of whether or not a giant shark is about to come get us again. And it appears we're safe for now. So we're free to just bust ass.
Come on, Batman, we're right here.
You scared, little bat?
Yeah, there's a gimmick to this. But of course, since we have the cryptographic sequencer, this is not actually a problem, and the password is Reptilia. So now the 3 of them, they ain't feeling so tough. Oh no, stop flipping that direction. No, come on. Hey, there we go. I just want him to walk into this. Oh, that's such a good combat upgrade. Like, I loved using the explosive gel in combat in Asylum, but now they make it easier to use by having the quick button, where he just does that somersault and sprays a little patch of it on the ground by himself. So So good. So good at disrupting crowds, too.
This one's just waiting for the clown's girlfriend to show up. She'll be good for minutes of entertainment before I cut her head off. The Clown Prince of Crime. Bah! This guy needs putting down like a city puppy. He's been an inconvenience to my operations too long, and to be honest, I really didn't find that funny.
And last but not least, the main attraction, Mr. Victor Freeze.
Surely no introduction is necessary. A prize-winning cryogenic scientist pushed to the edge of sanity by a desire to help his poor dying wife. Or an old man captured by me and stuck on the grill.
And one more destructible wall to deal with, and then we can free Mr. Freeze.
I shall slice you into pieces, American.
So we have Mr. Hammer. This is Mr. Sickle. What I said earlier about priming and subverting expectations, yeah, that's good with the destructible wall. So yeah, Russian brother had a hammer, Soviet joke, ha ha ha. It's not great. It's kind of cute in the context of introducing these, like, these one-armed enemy types.
Weaker than me.
And now with him put down, we can do what we actually set out to do and free Mr. Freeze. With one more cryptographic sequencer puzzle. Oh, can't quite get the V. I would like to solve microwave.
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Forget the clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Penguin is protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife out of this, Batman. Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends. No!
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
Alright, so next time we'll talk a bunch about Mr. Freeze, his origins, and Maurice LaMarche. That is going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.